I'm hoping it's positive. I just was thinking about it today. So we went over this yesterday. They confirmed the dates or the planned dates for the first 50 gods. Since like it's 50, we're already at 31, right? Yeah, we're 31. Just really wondering if people are happy about it or not, because the normal feedback from Reddit is crying, raging, and being mad. Hunbats wasn't expected so early. I feel like Hunbats is kind of a core, like, base level god for the game to be built around. It's weird Hunbats and Kabrakan are making it so soon, especially Hunbats sooner than Sun Wukong. So in Smite 1, I'm remembering correctly, Hunbats was Sun Wukong. Hunbats just had the name Sun Wukong, and then they added in Sun Wukong and changed Hunbats' name. Yeah, Hunbats is like OG for Smite 1. That's so people acting like it's weird is strange, because if you've played the game or know the history of the game, then you would kind of get it. I feel like not getting Wukong in earlier. Brother, they've already got Hercules. You've got Achilles coming. You have King Arthur on the fucking, like, you know, they started being made, so they're gonna fucking get to him pretty soon after the first 50. We're getting the 50 gods and people are still crying. I don't know. That's why I was interested in Reddit's. I haven't seen Reddit be positive yet, and it looked like maybe we're starting to turn tides and it's starting to go the other way, but I wanted to check. I know they're supposed to be flooded with people bitching that their favorite god isn't there, but I'm glad they realized their plan initially was not going to work. They're working hard as fuck to deliver us these 50, so I hope they know it's appreciated. Last one's taking the game from meh. I guess I'll play some Smite 2. If nothing else, see, people are okay. So people are starting to like playing Smite 2, just genuinely. Vulcan is going to be a fun ass god in this game. Pele's a really big god in the casual community. A lot of people play that fucker. How is Merlin not on this list? Because he's more difficult to swap over and make good? Should be a really common sense answer that you should have asked. Question one. Rip my dreams for sure, Cat. They said the tech for ult needs to be developed. Bro, they're gonna have to just change their ult to something new. 100%. What they change about Herc, his passive is insanely bloated, and his ult knocks you up if you land it on top of them. Like when it hits the ground, if it hits them too, they get knocked up. King Arthur is interesting, considering he was one of the first gods to get cross-gen skin. Yeah, because they don't want to fuck him up. They want him to be very, very, very valuable to the game. Is that really cool Cupid skin that has him looking like an elf, a crossover skin? I have such a different opinion. Like, people say things are cool that are genuinely not. And I swear they say them just to have something to say. Like, you're gonna play that Cupid skin once and never think about it again. Why are we saying we're going too far. Still no Chiron, no Thoth. Crazy how like 2 characters I enjoy are in the first 50. Not a guy probably likes 3 total gods and he's mad only 2 of the 3 are in. Comments asking why most complex skins. This is like exactly what you expect from Smite Redditors. I am surprised by this. I thought Kronos would be a first 50 god. I really, they mentioned he has unique to him tech. So everyone with like weird ults and weird, very different abilities from everyone else is just not what they wanted to port. They probably didn't want it to fuck up and take forever for them to get it to work. Very good list. Where's Dodgy? Super toxic god and super technically demanding kit. Also not very popular. Basically everything is going against her from being added earlier than later. The type of person who types this as why the god isn't in the first 50, I never want to have any conversations with. I want to never interact with this person. She's actually very toxic. Shut the fuck up, you pussy ass bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Top 10% commenter. I wonder how many times the dude uses the word toxic in his top 10% comments. Finally god I both like and can play. Wait, who the fuck's he talking about? Afro and Nem, I can finally play the game. Achilles, nice. 3 out of 5 of my roll mains are in already and move on. Okay, so this guy's swapping. He's ready for Smite 2. Yeah, the dude got farmed by Dodgy and Dodgy's toxic. Not he was bad, bro. Not he was bad. The god is toxic. There's 2 things I really want to see that they haven't talked about for specific gods that are already confirmed. Cupid should get the Neath treatment and finally be able to be played as like a mage. I kind of agree with this. Your problem is Cupid has 2 abilities that don't do damage. So it's not realistic unless they make those 2 abilities buff your damage abilities to make them way better. This is the post about the god list, the list of gods that are coming out on Reddit. No timeline on Merlin. No Chunga. I'm excited for Vulcan. Vulcan and Ul are gods I genuinely can't wait to play in this game. Vulcan's fun. Vulcan's probably my sleeper fun god over all of Smite 1 years. Some higher ups at Iris must have some serious beef with my boy Apollo. There's no way you say this when we have it. We're just about to get Thor. There's no fucking way. This guy comments on everything. Dude, Apollo is not a stim hunter. Apollo's passive is a stim. It's not controlled. He's not a stim hunter. He's not played around his fucking attack speed only. He's played as a normal hunter with a fuck ton of peel and mobility. Iris, at this point, you're making me age fast. Release Chalk's moan on all of his skins and all. I logged in. I am. I have to. You're fucking weird. No, same guy has to comment. No Ratatasker. How? They probably wanted doing something more interesting with the acorn, similar to original Rat. I do hope they do this, but I do wish you would stop commenting on everything. What the fuck? But Pele and Hun Bats make it. Okay, downvoting this is such a fucking weirdo. Like this shit is strange. Downvote this into oblivion. This is just someone fucking wondering why. And I mean, obviously I don't agree because Hun Bats is OG and Pele is extremely popular. No, Tempo. Fuck Artemis. That's what I gotta say. Fuck Artemis. Artemis ain't shit. Some of these god choices make me so sad. Rip Nike. Yo, this god, the same motherfucker, always commenting. This god should be second to last. Or if they do it sooner. Oh shit, I mean to do that. A full fucking rework on that boring ass stupid kit. What an incredibly unfun first 50. Aphrodite, Vulcan, Thor, Karaki, Baron, Cesano all in the game for most of the less toxic and sweaty gods. Guess I won't be playing the game for a long while. Honestly agreed. Add Medusa and Mulan as well. Those two gods absolutely broke Smite 1 for a while after 11.6, 11.5. They broke Smite after 11 years and there was no new gods or updates going through. This motherfucker thinks Vulcan, Thor, and Kabrakan are sweat/toxic. This dude put Susano and Baron in the same category as Vulcan and Thor. It's also extremely weird that all these people have these opinions and you know it's just from them getting farmed and not knowing how to play the gods or deal with them. So they just call them toxic and sweaty. Guess I'll keep holding off on Smite for half a year plus, but you check the Reddit every day. I'd be willing to bet both these people play Smite 2 every day. I just have a feeling. I wasn't a big fan of Izanami in Smite 1, but with the build Smite 2 being so versatile, I'm hyped. I'm interested to see how she plays out. I think she's going to play out the same though. Yeah, Tiamat is going to be the last one. Sadness. I'd be down for that. Extreme Copium. But I'm hoping once they figure out the pet AI with Artemis and the stance switching tech with Ul and whoever, she will be here sooner. This is okay, it's a Wheelix main, but I agree with this. I thought we would get a Wheelix earlier. Bro, Vulcan has never been sweaty. Vulcan, there was only one point in Smite's history where Vulcan was like top tier. Vulcan is one of the easiest gods to kill from the mage role or as a mage, and one of the harder gods to play around your ult. I like sub, you know, like Masters GM games. I never played against somebody playing Vulcan that was any good. It was too hard for them. I will say with Smite 2's low skill ceiling, that might change. This won't feel like a proper Smite sequel for me until they add Scylla. I'm down for Scylla, but I also don't agree with this. We won't see Scylla for a long time. No Zhong? Yeah, we should get Zhong as well. Fuck Wukong. This means that they aren't technically confirmed. I hate it, bro. The devs are telling you, here's our list in case something goes wrong. And then you change the context of the situation to, they aren't actually confirmed. And then he probably liked his own post, to be real. Where's Hell? Leave Hell out. Hell too hard for them to balance right now. Where's Surtur? You're fucking trolling. I agree with this. I'm going to be sad that we won't have, well, I'm assuming we won't have the Avatar skins in Smite 2 ever. So I feel XP is scarce compared to gold. In comparison to Smite 1, yes. Opening this, I truly expected like a bunch of where's my King Arthur, where's my Sun Wukong, which we're kind of getting. I don't think that many people even played Scylla. I didn't think that many people played Scylla. Scylla's a rare god to run into, at least in a Smite 1 perspective. I did think we would get X-Ball early. I thought X-Ball would be a first 20 god. I really thought we'd get X-Ball as first 20 god. We have no real ADCs, so we're waiting on Rama and to see what they do with Cupid. And to see what they really do with Ul. But X-Ball would have been a good drop. Was it just last time, but I let it slide because I like you? But nah. Fuck Artemis. Fuck Artemis. They better make Achilles sexy in all his HD glory. I don't know what would implore me as a human being to go anywhere and type this out. You must really love that god. All my mains are missing. Darn it. What's the point? Didn't this guy comment earlier? like the same thing with different terminology. Can I get a fuck Artemis in the chat, please? Queen Medusa. Medusa's probably gonna be some form of ability, more mage hunter. Watch them turn most of the hunters into mage hunters and then turn the AA mages into hunters. I feel like they were trying to do that. Bastet, I'd be down for. She's OP in Smite 1 though, so I don't know. Mercury is my dream god to put in the game. I'm a whale who's okay. I'm a whale who's been 15,000 plus on Smite 1. All right, so I had 1.5 million or something gems, right? We get 8,000 at a time, right? That's not right. I did that wrong. We get, wait, how many would that be if I bought them? Get 8,000 gems at a time, right? What did I do wrong here? So if I were to buy all the gems that I had in Smite 1, it would have been 18 grand. Granted, last time I paid for them, I don't even know what year it was. Do I believe this guy spent $15,000 on the game? Why the fuck would you buy every skin for every god as just an enjoyer of the game? He probably spent like $1,500 on Smite 1. I don't plan to play Smite 2 until y'all have added Thoth and Ho Yi. Hey, what did this have anything to do with this? Collectors? Bro, what are you collecting in Smite 1? He could have just said this and I'd be like, you know what, I get it. Like, I understand that. But leading with this, I thought we were going to say something relevant. Yo, I spent $15,000, put my gods in now. Do it or else. Else what, bitch? Dude, I bet you we get Mercury so late that it makes me just fucking forget how to play him. No Cleo, no Serket, no Wheelix, no Tsukiyomi. I was certain we were getting Tsukiyomi early too, because I fucking hate that god. He was so good and fun when he first came out and then just fell off for me. It could, Plunger. It could. But I mean, with the dollar sign next to it, isn't that usually USD? Why did I play Smite 2 when Smite 1 has far more content, including my favorite gods? I don't understand that end goal. This made sense. This didn't. What 3 gods are next? Nemesis, Kepri, and... why is my brain not working? Who's the other one? Izanami. After in a month, welp, game was fun while it lasted. Back to Pred. I never actually looked up the numbies. I had Steam database up. I never looked up the numbies. Yo, see, Smite was right. It's micro numbers, but Smite 2 is starting to trend up. It's starting to go back up. Yeah, people were asking for Steam keys last night. I actually have a bunch that I kept that I want to give away. Smite 2 is very fun now. This is crazy, by the way. Bro, you're going to go back to playing Predecessor? I want y'all to realize this game is out. This game is out. Full blown. They still don't have ranked every day, and it's out all the time because they have no fucking player base. It is the same amount of players right now as Smite 2 Alpha, while Smite 1 still exists. What's crazy? Like, serious question or no? Because this is the game once a day. Yo, why aren't you playing Predecessor? It's better than this. And I'm sitting there saying the game is dead. This is its 24-hour peak for this is a game that can't sustain itself. I want you guys to process that. This is not an old game. This is not a game that is diminishing. This game has peaked and hit its peak and now has its new norm. It is 2,000 fucking peak players on Steam. This game is dead as fuck. If you are putting time into this game, it's because you suck at Smite and you want to feel good about yourself. This game will not last past, I bet if I was putting money on it, I'd say by the end of 2025, they do a major change, a major shift, or it closes down. I wouldn't imagine that 20 million they got lasts too much longer in terms of keeping the same amount of employees and everyone else to run a game that has, we'll say 6K peak. We'll say 4,500 right now, including console, even though it's not on all consoles. That's being generous. It's probably more like 3,000. This game, oh, you can't see numbies. You can't see numbers, my bad. So Smite 2 right now online 1640. Predecessor right now 1700. This is Steam. Smite 2 peak for today, or 24-hour peak was 1850. Pred peak is 2050. This game is gonna die. I can't imagine you saying I'm not gonna play the Smite 2 Alpha. I'm gonna go fucking play Predecessor. Smite 2 Alpha also somehow peaked higher. That's a wild fucking statement. Was this right before they had the announcement? Was that about a month ago? Or when was the, like, hey, we're fucking saving the game announcement? No, Smite 2 is not dead. Smite 2 is fine. Smite 2 is living. It's very much living. The bleeding stopped, which is a good tell. Like, Like the bleeding fully stopped, which is a good tell. Like this is losing 50% of your player base into 64% of your player base, and then that shifting down to 11 isn't that everyone's gone. It's just they stopped the bleeding. And then I bet you look at like November, December numbers, this shifts more towards like 0 November and then like 10% gain in December. Right, 0 November, 10% gain December, and then January you're gonna look at a big bump, and then February you're probably gonna look at a massive bump, and then you'll probably just see start a bleed in Smite 1 into Smite 2 and just a shift like a seesaw. That's my guess. Rank Q is 5 minutes plus. Yes, they increased matchmaking a little bit. Still not what I'm hoping for, but there's also nobody playing the game. So if they're making the pool and the matchmaking tighter, that means that's gonna instantly cause the game to take longer or match to take longer to get created. And then if nobody's playing, like not literally nobody, but if you're having only a few hundred people playing, it's going to take even longer to get a match. Free to play should go crazy for Smite 2. It should put in work. Not having Rat in the game is a big fuck you. It might be the reason I don't play this game until he comes out again. According to casual Smite stats, he's the 43rd most popular god. He's been in the game for almost 10 years. When did Rat release? Smite 1, Ratatosker release date. 2015. June 2015. He has almost been in the game for 10 years. Holy fuck. What's up, Terenzio? Dude, what the fuck? I didn't realize Rat had been in the game forever. But yeah, you're probably gonna get Rat once they can take their time on him, bro. They don't want to fuck up those gods. Confirmed by who? Meanwhile, literally at the top of the Reddit. What's up, Goose?
Million Star Aphrodite. I'm not playing until Afro's in the game. Everyone else, you won't be missed.
Fuck. I hope they make Afro fun to play. I don't mind Afro's kit. I just mind how they can't balance it. It's either shit or OP. Smite 2 asking for $30 to play the game is insulting. Don't they know I can get 6 loot boxes in Smite 1 for that price? Bro, nobody's asking you to spend money. What these companies truly want is these alphas that cost money. Like, yeah, obviously the money is valuable, but they aren't doing it for money. If they're doing it for money, then they drop it with a bunch of skins. They prio skins over the gameplay, which they obviously did not do. They did the exact opposite. The $30 price point for the alpha is there so they don't have people giving them fucked up information. Look at, I was looking at something the other day for movie reviews, and there's a bunch of movies where if you go to a website where you can just sign up and leave a review without any accreditation or anything, the ratings on those movies are significantly different from websites that have factual proven people who have, watched the movie. Or for game reviews, same thing, that have played the game. They had X amount of hours in the game are required to leave a review versus a website that doesn't. The reviews are completely different. So if you have somebody who free to play jumps in the game and plays one match and hates something, they're going to leave some bullshit review. If you have somebody who paid $30, hops in the game, I don't know if I like it, plays another one, I didn't like this game, I played one more, okay, I don't like any of this, they can leave a genuine review. That's a real thing. They dropped Smite 1, like Chris talked about, for $30 that lasted 12, 13 years. I don't think they're that worried about the $30 alpha. I don't think it's that big a deal for them. They clearly make their money off of skins, and they aren't making skins right now. Just make Afro not a healer. I mean, I think we're past that because look at Baron's healing. Look at the sustain from gods like Hercules, Chalk, Amma. The problem is people look at the $30 price point for the alpha and they go, I'm not paying $30 for an alpha. You're right. You're not. You're paying $30 to play the game right now and get every god that ever comes out in the game. That's what you're getting. You're not doing it to play the alpha. You're doing it because you get the game forever and you can play it right now. Besides feedback and testing, why even release it if they don't need the money? Because Smite 1 is outdated as fuck. They can't do what they want to do. They couldn't make changes. The engine's old. The game is old. Bro, being mad at Hi-Rez for the alpha of $30 and then looking at the way every other company works is just crazy. They do a really good job. Aren't new characters in League like crazy fucking expensive? That's why when they got on the Xbox or whatever, Microsoft, whatever the fucking Game Pass shit, it was like crazy. Ashes of Creation is like a $200 something alpha. You're correct. Bro, dude, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna see if I can find this real quick. I'm starting to become a hater on a lot of big streamers that to me are just very, very beyond fake, like just straight lying to your fucking face, bro. Who's the dude? Oh yeah, I know this. Let me see if I can find this. Fuck. All right, let me see. Please tell me I can find this. Shorts, combat. Tell me I find this. I'm not gonna find it. I'm pissed. I don't even know how it came up. He's talking about the alpha shit, alpha Ashes of Creation alpha. There's a big streamer, Pirate Software, who people fucking love. I swear, there's no way the dude isn't habitually lying about and making shit up all the time. All the fucking time. But this dude has been pushing for that game. Every short I see is him hyping up this Ashes of Creation game. One of the clips I saw like a day or two ago, he literally kills a mob and then goes, that's why I love the combat in this game. Like, it's, you know, why, like, it's better. They're doing something better than every other game. It looked the exact same as World of Warcraft from fucking vanilla 20 years ago. Like, the abilities, the movement, it looks the exact same. First of all, I don't know how you're paying $200 for an alpha for an MMO that looks just like every other game, or any game that is selling you on the future of the game and not where it's currently at. Because the game fucking sucks, and it's just like, well, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do this. Like, bro, your base gameplay is ass. Why the fuck do I have a streamer with 15,000 viewers saying how great this game is all the time? It's fucking ass. And every gaming company that promises and over promises on shit never ever delivers, ever. All these games either take fucking 40 years to come out and then they're still shit because they can't keep up with their promises, or they come out and they don't have anything that they promised in the first place. It makes no sense. Ashes of Copia. There's no fucking way that people keep hyping up that game. It's to the point where it pisses me off. Like, I can't stand it. It's not ready for the next 2 years of development playtest. I know they're giving you a bunch of in-game currency. It's the same as Smite, right? You're paying to play the game right then and get shit afterwards. It's obviously a way different price point, because I think they give you like a year of in-game time. There's going to be a subscription shit for that game. Like, wow. My problem is that game is dog shit. It looks like dog shit, and people won't say it's dog shit. And I'm extra annoyed that huge streamers with tons of viewers are like, I don't think they're selling out. I'm assuming there's no way they're getting paid or anything for it, or even like maybe they have some ownership. I don't know, because I don't know if I don't think as a streamer you'd have to disclose that. But I don't get why they're pushing this fucking game. I don't get it. I don't understand. We only love the hype of Ashes because it's owned by one guy. Smite was owned by one guy. That's not a good thing. Like that's like, I get how you would tell yourself that's a good thing. That doesn't mean anything. There's no way everyone involved with that game isn't just lying out of their fucking ass. That game's gonna drop in 2027 and it's gonna look like every other MMO that's ever released ever in the history of MMOs. And it's still never gonna compete with your fucking WoWs and your Final Fantasies. And I'm still gonna hate these fucking streamers just lying to everybody. Never gonna get it. All right, let's play some Smite 2 gamering, bro. It's them coping and praying it's good, but the shit that I keep seeing, dude, and obviously I'm missing some context because they're clips and shorts, but it's just complete bullshit.